Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. Ideas a day from the Financial Coffee Channel. College degrees are useless. More women are regretting their college degrees because of this. Please like, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that Chowtime.
Stop listening to the people that keep telling you to follow your passions and pursue whatever you're passionate about.
Agreed.
Your passion is not going to pay the bills.
Hell no.
Instead, get a career that can fund your passions.
College is a mistake, and let me tell you why college is a mistake.
Does anyone else just work their ass off for like the last 3 or 4 years for like a college degree, and now you have a job that you hate and you still can't afford life and you're still miserable and you can't pay any of your bills and you can't live in the house that you imagine and you just feel lied to?
No. Yes. But no.
Because you thought that if you just went to college and got a degree, you'd be able to afford a house and like...
I do agree that when I was growing up in the mid-90s and early 2000s, college was pushed onto all kids. No matter what, college was your ticket out. College. Doesn't matter what you do as long as you get a college degree. They never said you had to get a certain degree. They just said a college degree. And that's what a lot of people got fucked over by.
Things that make you happy, but yet you're still barely can afford groceries or clothes or literally anything that makes you happy at all, and you had to spend the whole entire weekend in your bed because you literally don't have any money to go do anything other, like if you buy food you just can't have an entertainment budget. So I'm just wondering if anyone else is dealing with something like this or if it's just me, because this ain't it.
Women can't really downgrade lifestyle, can they? I had a decent lifestyle. When I got divorced, I just literally ate rice and eggs and soy sauce every day for 2 years straight. Literally almost every meal. Maybe 1 or 2 meals a month I would switch it out, but I was broke. What do you want me to do? I was broke.
Women always want the guys that make more money than themselves because, number one, they're
brokies.
They're broke. And number two, they want to spend their money on themselves and then spend your money too.
There's no degree that is going to guarantee you a job after college anymore, which is very sad. It's just not fair anymore. It's not fair.
It's just not fair anymore. It's not fair. Life is not fair, baby. Deal with it. Men have been having the same issue for years, but nobody cares.
Sometimes I remember that the last 3 years of college have been for literally nothing because my degree like barely helps me in what I want to do in the future. And I'm just like, what am I doing here? Why am I so worried about my 3.7 GPA? Like, it is literally not helpful.
Agreed.
For reference, I want to be a cop. Which, like, I mean, it helps that I have a degree, but, like, I still have to go into training and do, like, everything else that everyone else.
Yes, you still need the physicality to be a cop. You just can't go with a degree. The degree ain't gonna stop bullets.
Else is doing because, like, college doesn't train you to get shot at, you know? Well, in a way, it kind of does.
Your degree doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. Your major doesn't matter, okay? Hear me out. I'm gonna have people flanking me in the comments. Oh my gosh, that's so stupid. Of course your major matters. Look, if you're not gonna be an engineer, a doctor, nurse, or like a lawyer.
Agreed.
It doesn't matter, okay?
The software engineers out there, some make some ridiculous amount of money.
Let me tell you why. I graduated college early. I graduated in 3.5 years at like a really well-known school, very competitive school, very proud of myself, with a political science major. You want to know what I wanted to do with that? Nothing.
Okay. Give you guys a tip, especially the young guys out there. If you go on Reddit and go to, compare your salary Reddit, you can see how much people truly make in some of these industries and some of these professions. And if you don't know what you're going to do or what you want to do, and being a somebody and making a lot of money is something you want, I would suggest going into that subreddit and looking at all of the salaries and just people comparing their salaries together. These are all 100K earners plus. And we're talking about crazy money, guys.
Do you want to know what I regret? My major. Okay, this is what I'm saying, y'all. Like, unless you want to be a doctor and want to cut people open, I recommend using some YouTube videos to learn skills that you want to learn, okay?
How I started YouTube. I didn't know how to edit. I didn't even know what programs to use. How do I know? I went on YouTube and they told me, you use this program, this is how you do this program, and you start learning slowly.
She's right. Many of the things that you learn in college, you can pretty much learn them on your own if you have enough discipline.
Yep.
But there's one problem. Actually, there are two problems. Number one, most people don't have the discipline nor the patience to learn anything on their own. Number two, when you have a college degree, it shows any potential employer that you can retain information and that you can follow instructions. That's all a college degree is. And that's why employers value more experience over education.
I mean, when I was applying for jobs after my divorce and stuff, and I was looking at, yeah, they would say a college degree or 3 to 4 years of experience. A college degree or 3 to 4 years of experience. 3 to 4 years of experience in an industry is worth a college degree.
Having a college degree is only valuable if you're using that degree to do a line of work that you're obsessed with. So if you're doing that, you're winning. But the average person, that's not the case for them. I know so many people that were sold into the college experience because it would make you more well-rounded and it's going to help you get a good job. And now they're $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 in debt working for $20 an hour. Standard education system in America, it's absolutely trash. And the fact that we even allow 18-year-olds to take out loans that are that big when they have no concept.
Agreed. And it's not a regular, it's an unforgivable, unremovable loan that you will even pass down to your kids or your parents if you die. That's a horrible loan.
As to what that's actually going to do to their life, like, I just think it's crazy, honestly.
Isn't it funny how school is perceived as the greatest thing, right? Getting this degree, and then you leave, and the skills that you've learned there, unless you're a lawyer or a doctor or one of those, professions that actually needs the degree, it's useless. To Lindsay's point, and even my own experience, I've learned more from a $9 Udemy course or from other creators, even on TikTok for free, than I did in my schooling. So save your money, don't get an MBA, and just learn on your own.
I know I'm gonna get some hate for this, but if you're still in school, please stop majoring things that's not going to make you money, or just don't go to school at all. Stop.
Trade, guys. Trade is for us men. I think trade is probably one of the best industries. It's hard to get rid of for now. AI ain't touching most trades, most plumbers, most electricians. There ain't robots doing that shit yet. So you're pretty much guaranteed for at least another 30, 40 years worth of work. At least I'm assuming. Maybe even more than that.
Stop listening to the people that keep telling you to follow your passions and pursue whatever you're passionate about. Your passion is not going to pay the bills. Instead, get a career that can fund your passions.
Yep.
I'm 2 years out of college, and I'm so happy that I don't have a passion for art, a passion for history, just a passion for something, because I made sure that whatever I majored in, I was going to make some money. I just needed a 4-year degree. That was my plan, right? I just wanted to get a 4-year degree, no more school, just that. And that was going to pay well. Because I am tired of hearing, and it's sad because I wish it wasn't like this, right? I'm just tired of hearing people that majored in something that they really enjoy, they really like, but at the end of the day, they're in student debt and they can't find a job. And they're just so unhappy.
I love making fun of women. I love criticizing them. I really enjoy it. I really do. But what she just said is probably the best advice that I've ever heard from any woman on TikTok.
Yep.
And I think everybody should hear what she just said. Your passion don't mean a damn thing in the real world if that passion doesn't pay your bills. If it does, great. You're a lucky person. But let's be honest here. Most of the time, your passion doesn't pay your bills. So whatever degree or career or field you want to get into, always make sure that it can fund or finance your passion and your lifestyle.
I'm literally having a midlife crisis.
This is kind of a passion project for me. I started it because of pretty much passion. Money was the side thing. I had 2 jobs and I was doing this. Now I do pretty well, and the comments I get from you guys, I get messages from mothers telling me that I'm helping their sons out. I get messages from fathers telling me I'm helping their sons out. I get messages from you guys saying that I've helped you out in some way. That's so fucking awesome. To be able to help out men in similar positions to me, or when I was in those similar positions, it makes me so happy. It really does, because when I was going through those things, I kind of wish I knew a little bit more and saw all of this when I was dealing with it. I didn't see it until a year or 2 after. So it's nice that it's helping people, and the money's cool too. But I got lucky. I got lucky that my passion was something that people wanted to watch already. If my passion was something else, like bowling, no one's gonna want to watch that shit. It is what it is.
All these jobs out here are paying $23, $24, $25 an hour, and I'm not trying to sound ungrateful, but like that's just not enough money. Like I cannot survive. I cannot live. I have kids. Like I cannot use $23, $24, $25 an hour and make a living. Okay, like it's not enough money. It's simply not enough money. It's just not. And it's like, did I go back to school and get a bachelor's degree for what? What did I get a bachelor's degree for? To make $23, $24, $25 an hour?
Yeah.
For what?
She says she doesn't want to sound ungrateful. But guess what, people? She sounds very ungrateful. And also very entitled. Basically, she's spitting on a job that pays $25 per hour.
Guys, actually, I was going to say, that's pretty good. I made $23 an hour. That was the best I did for a while. And I was super ecstatic with that kind of income in California. Again, I live below my means, so I had plenty of savings.
Guys, let me put that into perspective, okay? If you make $25 an hour and you work 40 hours per week without any overtime, that's way over $4,000 per month, $4,000 per month, which is more than $50K, $50,000 per year, and without any overtime. So keep that in mind. That's good money in many cities, but she's spitting on it. And to her, I would say the following. Ma'am, first of all, be glad that you have a job. And then your employer doesn't have to pay you what you think or believe or feel he should pay you. And if you don't like how much they pay you, you can either option A, renegotiate your pay and compensation, option B, quit and find another job, or option C, keep that job and get a second job or side hustle. But she will not do any of that. Why? Because it will take time, effort, and sacrifice. And women are lazy by nature. Ooh. Don't let them tell you otherwise.
Agreed.
They don't want to do anything that takes time and effort to accomplish. And that's why they want a guy that makes 6 figures. Women always want the guys that make more money than themselves because, number one, they broke. They broke.
Brokies.
And number two, they want to spend their money on themselves and then spend your money too. So keep that in mind, okay? But don't get mad at them. It's their nature.
College is a...
I 100% agree. You can't be mad at them. You know, right? It is their nature. The only thing you can do is do your best to navigate through the nature of women.
Mistake, and let me tell you why college is a mistake. You go of thousands of dollars into debt potentially to then find out that in order to get the job that you thought you could get with your degree, that you need anywhere from 2 to 5 years of experience. And even if you get the job, you're making barely above minimum wage.
Yep.
It is such a scam. College is a scam. People think digital marketing is a scam. College is a scam. I went the college route, okay? I spent my whole life being told, if you go to college, you'll get a good paying job, you can buy a house, you'll be set up, you won't have to worry, you'll do something you love, and it was a lie. And it's not my parents' fault. It's not my parents' fault because during their generation, if they went to college, they could get that job. They could.
Well, during their generation, there weren't that many stupid degrees. Now, after college, this push for college, colleges are just like, well, if everybody's coming here, let's just make some stupid degrees up for everybody so they can just have degrees and be happy with that piece of paper, even though it gets them absolutely nothing.
Get a good paying job. They could go buy a house. But that's not the case anymore. It doesn't work that way anymore. And I have been working since I turned 18, and I have yet to find a job in the field that I went to college for. I went to college for integrative animal biology. I have a Bachelor of Science, and I cannot find a job that will pay me more than $16 to $17 an hour. And I live in Colorado. Do you know how much rent is in Colorado?
No.
For a 1-bedroom apartment?
No.
$1,600 to $2,100 a month.
Oh.
If I'm making $16 an hour, I can't afford $1,600 to $2,100 a month, plus everything else like groceries, utilities, a car payment, gas.
It's called living with, again, Americans really love to live by themselves. They really love to enjoy the freedom and stuff, and I get it, but just live with your family, live with some friends. I've always had roommates. I've had roommates most of my life until I got married. And even after I got married now, I still have roommates now. It just makes financial sense.
There's no wrong way. And college is a scam. College literally sets you up to be in debt.
Correct.
To then go more into debt because you can't afford to pay your bills. And you can't find a good job that actually wants to pay you worth a damn.
Agreed.
So let me get it straight, okay? She went to school for integrative animal biology. No offense to her, but what the hell is integrative animal biology? Didn't she look at the job prospect before signing up for that degree? And these modern women are supposed to be smarter than us, man, just because they have a college degree. Make it make sense, people.
I was told by a couple of people in college that I would be making at least 5 to 6 figures 4 years into my career if I kept moving up. I'm a local news reporter, by the way. I've been a news reporter for almost 4 years.
You need a degree to be a news reporter? I did not know this.
It'll be 4 years in March. I'm nowhere near making 6 figures. A Chick-fil-A worker makes more than me. However, I will say that saying you need to go into college majoring in something that you know is going to make you money once you graduate is slightly true. Because I went into college majoring in something that I thought was going to make me money, but I'm not making any money. This is why I feel like college may be a scam, but don't tell nobody I told you. People are still 4 years post-grad getting degrees, and they still haven't gotten a job in that said field or whatever they majored in. People are still struggling trying to find a job in whatever they majored in.
She's a news reporter. That means she's broke and she has a lot of student loan debt. And she thought that she would make a lot of money being a news reporter. I mean, who still watch the news anyway? Yeah, Gen X and baby boomers.
There is no degree that is going to...
Probably watched too much Ninja Turtles and thought April was badass.
To guarantee you a job after college anymore, which is very sad. When I was starting 2014, no matter what the degree was, a bachelor's degree was good enough on your resume to help get you in the door at an entry-level position. That is not the case anymore. It doesn't matter what...
I don't know if it is or not, but states, like, okay, in the state of California, my friend got a job with the state. They didn't care what degree you had. As long as you had a bachelor's degree, they were going to hire you. And he works for... he does workman's comp for the city workers. So anybody that works for the city, or not sorry, city, the state, anybody who works for California state and they get hurt on the job and stuff, he processes their workman's comp. And yeah, they just hired anybody with a college degree. He had a business college degree, and there's women with like bio college degrees that are working there. Nothing has to do with their fucking major other than they got a college degree, and that's all the state cared about.
What degree you have.
So there's plenty of jobs.
Bachelor's degrees are like the new bare minimum. That's like the new high school diploma. It's just required that you have a bachelor's degree. Yep. So you're saying that people have to go to school for 4 years, probably get into a ton of student loan debt to do that, just to be able to get an entry-level position that pays like $35,000. That is insane to me. I posted a video saying that I have a sociology degree and a graphic design degree. I have
sociology degree. Graphic design. What the fuck do you need a degree for that for? Isn't it just like kind of like artistic designing on learning how to use a program and stuff? What the fuck do you pay for a degree for that for?
2 bachelor's degrees, but I still work retail, making just $1 above minimum wage. Half of the comments were really rude, telling me I'm stupid. It's just not fair anymore. It's not fair. We can never get ahead. There's no way for us to like ever get ahead.
It's just not fair anymore. It's not fair.
Okay. There's a lot of money out there, guys. You just have to look for it. There's so many ways to make money now with the event of internet and just new industries popping up and industries closing down. Do some research. Look for something. Look for something that you are good at, or you can be good at, or something that a skill that you can learn. It's not that hard. It's hard to make crazy money, but it's not hard to make extra money.
Life is not fair, baby. Deal with it. Men have been having the same issue for years, but nobody cares. Nope. So she has a sociology and a graphic design degree. Basically, she has not 1, but 2 useless degrees, which is why she works in retail. and she complains on TikTok about it.
I don't think college is as worth it as it used to be. If I were looking at going to school right now or getting an education, I would choose not to go. Getting into that much debt for an education that isn't even going to put you ahead of other applicants for entry-level jobs just isn't worth it to me. The problem is that there's just no guarantee you're going to get a job right out of college, and a lot of people are unemployed for like a year after they graduate. And that's just not the way that it should be. I think four-year colleges are going out of style. There are so many.
Everybody's like, it should be the way it should be. That's what sucks about life. People expect certain things to happen, but that's not how life works. Even when you go get a college degree, you're gonna work your ass off to try to find a good job. Work your ass off to find at least a good level entry job where you can propel yourself to a great career. You still have to put in the work. The degree doesn't do everything for you. The degree is a piece of paper. The other side of it is you marketing yourself to any company with that piece of paper. That's the job of most people, that they fail. They can't seem to market themselves properly in their skills or whatever industry they want to go into because they think they got that degree.
Better ways to use our money, and college is not one of them.
Nope.
You better choose a major in college that's going to make you some money. My major in college was computer engineering, and I didn't know what the hell an engineer was, but I knew that when I put in Google top paying majors, computer engineering was on that list, and so I figured it out.
That's a smart girl right here.
Right. Shout outs to the last girl. No, I 100% agree. Google what you want to do. How much does it make? Is it achievable for you? If it's achievable for you, put your fucking foot on the ground and start running. Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.